I really like Junior Bear as a character, but I'm finding the Three Bear stories to be very hit and miss. Some of them are actually okay, but with the Bedeviled Bruin, it's not that good. I didn't really care for it. But I, however, did like Junior Bear's performance. This is a Warner Brothers cartoon from 1949, directed by Chuck Jones and written by Michael Maltese, with voices provided by Mel Blanc, Bea Benaderet, Billy Bletcher, and Stan Freberg. And I have to say, I love the voice Stan Freberg uses for Junior Bear. It very much reminds me of the Abominable Snowman, who's one of my favourite moderately underrated Warner Brothers characters. And in this one, Pa Bear takes Junior Bear out to try and get some honey. And, well, they get into some sticky situations, if you'll excuse the pun. And the narrative could have been interesting, but I feel like it didn't develop that well. It was quite slow. There were a few bits here and there that I thought were okay. You know, it's not as if it's the worst cartoon I've ever seen, and it was relatively well animated, but often it wasn't visually that interesting. For example, I didn't feel like the honey looked as good as it could have done. Whereas honey is a beautiful golden color, and often in animation it looks really gorgeous and really attractive based on other cartoons that feature honey. And in this one it just felt kind of dull and muted and a missed opportunity. Maybe that's what they were going for, I don't know. But visually it wasn't that engaging. The narrative wasn't that fascinating. It didn't flow as well as it could have done. Pa Bear, I didn't really care for. Junior Bear, yeah, I liked him in it, and I have to say he was the reason that I was able to keep watching it without getting completely bored out of my mind. As I said, the Three Bears cartoons are sometimes good, sometimes not so good, and unfortunately, I just feel like the Bedeviled Bruin is definitely falling into that second category. If I didn't care for Junior Bear's character, I would have probably been so bored with this one. But thankfully, I really like his character. I like the voice that Stan Freberg uses. So there was enough there to keep me watching. Would I recommend it? Well, yes, for the reasons that well, not enjoyed it, but was able to keep watching it. If you like Junior Bear, I think you'll find it relatively okay in places. But it's definitely not my favorite Three Bears cartoon. There was definitely room for improvement. It could have been better.